Hey guys, I'm doing the 100 questions that you have never been asked or have asked somebody. Even though I never get asked anything, like somebody can say, hey, how are you? Or how's your day? But that's about it because people don't ask me questions. But let's act like they would and get started. Okay, that was really fake. Anyway, if I can get the questions up, here we go. Do you sleep with your closet door open or closed? Closed. But I have to sleep with my bedroom door open so my little kitties can jump up on me and sleep on my tummy or my back. Do you take the shampoo conditioner bottles from the hotel? Yes. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Well, I sleep with them tucked under my feet. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? Yes, and I gave it to my friend, I believe. Do you use Post-it notes? No, I don't, and you know why. Do you cut out coupons and then never use them? Sometimes I do if it's like for a fast food, because I've been getting like fast food coupons in my thing. I'm like, I kind of want the cheeseburger, but it's kind of bad for me. So, do you have freckles? Thank God I don't. Do you always smile for pictures? No. What's your biggest pet peeve? When people ignore me. Because that's really just mean. And why can't you just say, bitch, I don't like you anymore? Have you ever counted your steps when you walk? Or do you? Like, I don't, but I have like a couple times when I was like a kid or something. Peed or pooped in the woods? That's a great question. I think I had to pee in the woods once. I don't go in the woods that often though. Do you ever dance if there's no music playing? Hell yes I do, because I have a lot of music up here. Do you chew your pens and pencils? No, I don't. I'm not a beaver. How many people have you slept with this week? Well, I'm a slut, so I've slept with about one person each day, so that's like 7 people. Oops. What size is your bed? It's a full. What is your song of the week? That would be My Eyes by Nero. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Absolutely. Least favorite movie is probably that movie where Jim Carrey's gay with another guy in prison. That really disturbed me on many levels. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had it? I would put it inside of a bank in a vault because I'm not a pirate and I don't go around burying stuff like a little beaver mole. What do you drink for dinner? Water? What do you dip chicken nuggets in? Honey mustard. What's your favorite food? Potatoes. Last person you kissed. What movies could you watch over and over again? Little Mermaid, Groundhog Day, What About Bob, Beauty and the Beast. Were you ever a Boy Scout? No. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Yeah. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? If you count like writing with a card, then that would be for Valentine's Day. Can you change oil in a car? No. Have you gotten a speeding ticket? No. Have you ever ran out of gas? No. Favorite kind of sandwich? Turkey or vegetarian, bunch of fluffy stuff with mayonnaise and stuff. Best thing to eat for breakfast? Apple. What is your usual bedtime? Midnight. Are you lazy? Yes. When you were a kid, what did you dress up for Halloween? Like a vampire-ish kind of thing. Chinese astrological sign? Horse. How many languages can you speak? Uno, you have any magazine subscriptions? I was going to get a Red Magazine subscription to Self, and then I moved, and that was like 2 years ago, and I never thought about it since. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I have no idea. Are you stubborn? Yes! Who is better, Leno or Letterman? If I were to watch one of them for 20 minutes, which I don't even want to do, I'd watch Leno just to make fun of him because he's so laughable and dorky and cliche, and Letterman's like, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, and I don't like that. So probably Leno, because he's like, oh look, he's trying to make a joke. Oh, Leno. Ever watch soap operas? I tried to get into it. Are you afraid of heights? No, and I find it really weird that people are. Do you sing in the car? Yes. To oldies, man. Do you sing in the shower? I hum in the shower because it's embarrassing to sing. Do you dance in the car? Yeah, I go like this. I go like this. I go like that. And have you ever used a gun? No. Last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer, I was like this many years old. Do you think musicals are cheesy? Yeah, I do, and I dropped my cell phone. Do you think Christmas is stressful? You know what I think what's really stressful is? Where I live, they will play Christmas carol songs, Christmas songs for about 35 days. They start the day before Thanksgiving. And that's the only thing you're gonna hear is about Santa Claus and soldiers coming back for Christmas, and then I start singing them like some sort of loony bin person, like, I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, and people look at me funny, and I'm like, what? I'll be home for Christmas? What? Ever eat pierogi? Don't know what that is. Favorite type of fruit pie? Apple. Occupation you want to be when you were a kid? I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to go like this. La 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 la. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't even want to get into that subject. Have you ever had the deja vu feeling? Absolutely. Taken a daily vitamin, and I am starting to take a live vitamin because I think it's very important. Do I wear slippers? I do, and they're big gray slippers that like are way too big for my feet and they fall off continuously. Do I wear a bathrobe? No. What do you wear to bed? I wear this fuzzy stuff like that and like that. First concert, it was a tiny little like gathering of hillbillies drinking beer cups, and that's actually the only concert I've been to. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? I only have Walmart, so Nike or Adidas? Adidas. Cheetos or Fritos? Fritos. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? Sunflower seeds. I find it like really nauseating to have like a lot of peanuts. It's really gross. Have you ever hear the group Tres Bien? Of course I have. They're the most talented band I've ever heard of in the world. Tres Bien. Who hasn't heard of them? Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Yeah, I imagine them like working in the coal mines. Can you curl your tongue? Ever won a spelling bee? I really wanted to, but I'm too stupid to have won it. Do you own any record albums? That sounds like something that's like this big, and I don't own any of those, but I own like a whole zipper case of CDs that like are scratched to death. Regularly burn incense. Those things make me gag, and they make me nauseous, and they make me upset. Ever been in love? There's no such thing as love, as being in love, if you don't stay with that person, because every time that I thought I was in love with somebody, like, I really wasn't. I think if I'll ever be in love, it's probably going to be someone I'm going to stay in love with and be with forever, and that's what real love is. Who would you like to see in concert? Crystal Castles. What was the last concert you saw? I swear I just answered that question. Hot tea or cold tea? Hot tea. Sugar or snickerdoodles? Never had a snickerdoodle, so that would have to be sugar. and try not to eat that either because I hate cavities. Can you swim well? Not really, because I haven't even been swimming since like 2009. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Are you patient? I'm very, very, very patient. I'm just as slow and like a sloth. I'm like the last person to take a test, and like I think about things really methodically. If anything, people should have patience with me, and I'm really patient for people. DJ or band at a wedding? Probably DJ, because I can imagine like a wild like rave party, and that would be like totally awesome. Have you ever won a contest? I think I have, and it was like who gets to take recess longer in like 5th grade. Stupid. Ever have plastic surgery? I need to get this taken care of. This little shimmy mirror need to look up. I wish I looked like this. Which are better, black or green olives? If you had to eat one or the other, you would have to eat black olives because they're like, you can eat them, but you can only eat green olives in like small little portions with something else. So probably black. Can you knit or crochet? I used to know how to crochet. Best room for a fireplace? The bathroom. Just kidding. Do you want to get married? I technically would only want to get married for like a tax benefit because I could care less about having like a wedding. Who was your high school crush? This guy named Jake, and he had like curly hair, and I thought he liked me. I like hit on him, and then he ended up dating like the most popular girl in school. So you can imagine how humiliated I was. And then I was cutting class like years later in high school, and I saw him and I was like, Jake, Jake, Jake. And he's like, do you cry and throw a fit to get your own way? I do get a little bit loud, and I might start crying about something that's like I totally don't want to happen, or I totally am upset about. And if that happens to get my way, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Do you have kids? Do you want kids? Because there's 7 billion people in the world, and as long as you love me, I don't need to procreate. What is your favorite color? I like colors that go together, so it would have to be like these two colors. Do you miss anyone right now? I miss you guys. Something that happened to you in middle school. I had this thong, and like I bent over and everyone saw it. So thanks for watching.